It's Donovan Evercher from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
It's time for race number 6, and race 6 will be your last chance to get a pick 3 bet on if that's a bet that you fancy on Monday the 2nd of May. Call now or play online www.trackandball.co.za. Fillies and Mares 73 handicap over the 2,000 meter trip. 20 past 3 is the time race 6 will go off. And at the time of recording, all 9 runners do take their place in this lineup, but do take note of jockey changes, betting moves and scratchings closer to race time on Monday the 2nd of May. I quite like a horse in this race, number 7, Rotunda. She has to carry 60.5 on the back, but she's a horse that I think that's gonna absolutely love the 2,000 meter trip. She won in an absolute canter when she shared a maiden tag, beating Sparkling Flame. It was a good round last time out on a rain affected poly surface, beaten under 2 lengths behind Top Me Up Holly. Second in that race was Dawn of a New Day from the Dean Cannemere yard. And now Rotunda, she takes on a weaker field than what she has met in her last 2 starts, and I just feel that she could possibly be the right horse in the race. She's improving, 2,000 meter trip's going to suit, and she's going to be my suggested place accumulator banker in race number 6. Who's your fancy in this lineup?
Well, we agree. That's a place accumulator banker for me as well. You mentioned the way she's been coming along after shedding that maiden tag, winning by 4 lengths. And they gave her a break. She needed 2 runs. The signs were there last time out over 1,600 meters. The way she was finishing off that race, that next time out, she could be a horse to follow. Now, when you pull up a pedigree, and I'll give you the confidence on why she's going to enjoy the extra distance. The Dam was a 4-time winner. She won from 1,400 up to the Hollywood Bets Durban July distance of 2,200 meters. And she's had 2 siblings. One, Amy Johnson, won over 1,200, and Mr. Blue Sky won over 2,000 meters. So we'll see how this one goes. Tristan Godden, nice to have him back as well. He's had a short absence, of course, due to injury, etc., and we welcome him back as well. And he rides Rotunda, who's got a very good relationship with. I agree with Royal, 7 Rotunda, place accumulator banker, a roving banker in all bets. But when you analyze the opposition, there is some serious threat here. And the one runner that keeps catching my eye, and excuse the pun, is number 1, eye-catching, Vaughan Marshall's runner with Craig Zaki up. That last start, which was the local debut, you can take a lot out of that run.
Absolutely. She wasn't beaten too far, 3.3 lengths, and she's due to come on from that run. She has her only victory has come on the poly track down here in KZN. So plum draw, eye-catching. I give her more of a place chance than winning chance, but I think that she'll be right there. And then number 6, Siege of Orleans. These touched on Rachel Vinica and Doug Campbell early on with Lake Como. I think Siege of Orleans, she's a horse that really quickens from off them, and now that she's running well and she's in some consistent form at the moment, I think Siege of Orleans is a horse that you can include into that exactor and swinger position as well.
Yeah, you know, that type of horse is a natural for many on the current form that she is. She also, she took nine runs to shed the main tag, but since then she's at 2 seconds, so you can make a case for her. And then Wedding Bliss, don't discount the chances of a visiting stable. Lucky Hudalakas, he does not travel horses that often to KZN, but he's taken the plunge here, and he's gone to Wedding Bliss, who was a good 3rd last time out, only beaten the length, and gets the services of Samanga Kumalo off a very, very low weight, 53 kgs, draw 3. All she needs to do is take to the poly track, and I can see this filly going to the front and catch me if you can tactics. These Gauteng horses, they come down exceptionally fit, and this horse could be primed to get that 2nd career win. I'll keep a very close eye on the betting. If the Hudalakas yard fancy a horse, that's not going to remain 4-1. Okay, race number 6, both Weil and I agree that Rotunda, number 7, is a place accumulator banker and the ideal roving banker in all your bets. Race number 6.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.